Welcome everyone, and thank you so much for joining in this very important update here on price action of Bitcoin. As we can see guys, just like anticipated, after this small relief rally, the price of Bitcoin looks like following this original trend direction, because we found out, looking into different time frame, looking into different scenarios, price of Bitcoin was clearly following some bearish move, and this relief rally will be just a temporary relief rally. And looking at it right now, it looks like playing out perfectly. So what to expect next, what to expect for the upcoming days, all of these scenarios will be talked in this video. But before I do that, I want you guys to do me a favor and quickly destroy that like button. And to those individuals watching this for the first time, to hit that subscribe button. And also a quick reminder, if you haven't claimed these bonuses from Bybit, Phemex and OKX, then definitely check the video description. Now, first thing first, let's look at this rising wedge. A rising wedge is a bearish continuation pattern, and if you look at this price action right now, after this small relief rally, just like how we anticipated, the price of Bitcoin looks like heading towards the original trend duration. And according to this rising wedge, which is a bearish continuation pattern, our price objective sits around 50,000. Yes guys, this 50,000 could be attracting us for the upcoming days, as long as we remain below 63,000. Yes guys, remaining below 63,000 means the price in the medium short term, even for the upcoming weeks and month, could be slowly getting attracted here to the downside. And why? Because if you look at this price action in a bit different way, you can see we are also forming a bear flag. Yes guys, this is a bear flag, and during downtrend, this kind of bear flag results in a corrective move. And if we look at this continuation here to the downside, according to this bear flag, we are expecting price of Bitcoin again to get attracted around this 50,000, even up to 48,000 before deciding the actual trend duration. Yes guys, according to this bear flag, our price objective sits around 48,000 to 50,000. So this trend line, this horizontal trend line in the medium short term, could be also attracting us, because we are aware, beside the bearish continuation here from this bear flag, beside the bearish continuation from this rising wedge, we are also facing another continuation from this rising trend line, another bearish continuation. Because before starting with an actual bullish move in the past price action, you can see this trend line has always attracted us, right? And only after that we have started with an actual bullish move. And right now, if we look at this formation, it does looks like the price could be getting attracted towards this lower trend line before starting with an actual bullish move. Yes guys, for this month, right, and also for the upcoming month, we might be seeing another continuation, price getting attracted around this 40-50,000 range, finding bottom, and only after that follow this actual continuation, a bullish continuation. I mean, this here is a descending broadening wedge in a weekly time frame. So before we see this playing out, I mean, before this descending broadening wedge starts breaking here to the upside first, there could be a pullback, price getting attracted towards this rising trend line or even the lower trend line from the descending broadening wedge, and only after that we are expecting an actual bullish move. And why? Because parallelly, you can see even this descending channel, we are aware this might be, right, this might be looked as a continuation pattern, bullish continuation pattern. But before this bullish continuation pattern plays out first, there could be a pullback, price of Bitcoin testing the support back around this 48 to 50,000, and only after that, right, and only after that show a continuation like this. So what I'm trying to pinpoint here is that right now, if we look at this price action in a different time frame using different scenarios, yes, we are clearly being flashed with some weakness, and it also looks like the price of Bitcoin is going lower, because this is another bearish continuation. Unfortunately, this is another descending triangle. Descending triangle is another bearish continuation with price objective around 40,000, 50,000. So you can see it doesn't matter whichever scenario we look at it, this clearly shows us the price of Bitcoin for the upcoming days could be turning bearish. And yes, we are aware this trend line here to the downside around 55,000, this is considered as one of the last line of support. If we break below this, then it is clear that we will be testing the support which we have in between 40,000 to 50,000 as well. So this horizontal trend line, which in the past price action acted as one of the most important line of support, is not allowed to break. So this trend line sits around 55-56,000. So in the medium short term, this 55-56,000 could be attracting us, because that's also the area where we have confluence. I mean, if you look at this volume profile, you can see 55-56,000, we have a confluence around this area. That means this trend line here in the medium short term could be attracting us, but it will be also looked as support for Bitcoin. So this is our last hope and last line of support which we have to hold if we want to see some bullish move playing out in price action of Bitcoin. Otherwise, we know what's going to happen, right? Because you can see price of Bitcoin is below the CPI line, and the month of August is about to end. And if this price action closes below the CPI line, you know what is going to happen? We are going to see a new CPI somewhere around this price range, which is a descending CPI. And I've been very clear with you guys, descending CPI only gets formed during downtrend. So for us right now, this 56,000 is our first price objective, and even according to this monthly S1 line which sits around 55,000, you can see 56,000 confluence from this volume profile, right? Lower trend line from the descending triangle, 56,000 will be attracting us, but this will be the last line of support, because breaking below that means 40,000, 50,000 in between that range is where we could be heading, because this price action using this Williams alligator indicator is also showing weakness. I mean, this is a bearish crossover. Blue line appearing at the top, green line at the bottom is a bearish crossover, and according to this indicator to the downside, RSI unfortunately has dropped below 50. MACD has just flashed a bearish cross, and T3CCI indicator also in a negative territory. This is a clear sign of weakness. So according to this Williams alligator indicator as well, any sort of a relief rally will be looked as a temporary relief rally before continuing with this actual bearish trend. And not just only this, guys, even the rising trend line which we talked on my previous video. I mean, I showed you guys each and every pullback around this rising trend line resulted in a bullish move. But in our case, since the price of Bitcoin was clearly below this trend line, this same trend line which in the past price action acted as support, you can see this yellow trend line acted as support, will be acting as resistance, which it did. I mean, yesterday when the price of Bitcoin had this rally right around 61,000, 61,200, 300, that's exactly where we got rejected, because that was also the area where we had the resistance from this horizontal trend line. So that was the reason why I was shouting on top of my lungs, this entire bullish move could be just a fake out before heading towards the original trend direction. But if you simply zoom out, yes, these scenarios are all turning bearish, all favoring the bears, but I just want you guys to be aware. Please do not confuse yourself. Yes, in the upcoming days, even the upcoming month of September could be bearish, but the month after that are expected to be very, very bullish for Bitcoin. So this entire bearish move could be a great buying opportunity, because in a bigger picture I showed you before and after the halving, the price in most of the cases has always got attracted towards this rising trend line, right? And only after that we have started with an actual parabolic move. You can see after halving we got attracted towards this rising trend line, and only after that started with a parabolic move. Here, after the halving we got attracted towards this rising trend line, and only after that started with an actual parabolic move. Same thing has repeated again and again. So that's why even if the price shows weakness, price gets attracted back around this 48, 50,000, please zoom out, because that could be a great buying opportunity. Because in the past price action, only after finding support around this rising trend line, the price of Bitcoin has started with an actual parabolic move. So these were some of the quick updates that I wanted to share with you in this video. If you enjoyed my work, then please guys do not hesitate to destroy that like button, and to those individuals watching this for the first time, to hit that subscribe button. And also a quick reminder, if you haven't claimed these bonuses from Bybit, Phemex and OKX, then definitely check the video description. And by saying this, I'm signing out until next time. Bye bye.